Greetings one and all, Tony here. I'm doing a quick video today for yard sale finds. This is something that I haven't done before, but I tend to post pictures of stuff that I find at yard sales on my Facebook page, Candy Corn Apocalypse. You can find us there if you haven't yet. But I did a little poll and people seemed to be interested in videos. And there were two items that I found at this previous weekend's yard sales that kind of scream for video. So I figured I'd do this. Now, if you're a constant viewer, you may have noticed that it's kind of bare around here, where there are usually lots of horror toys and pillows and things. I am doing a little painting in my office, so I had to take down most of my collectibles, have them all in boxes and things. So it's gonna look like crap, basically. It's gonna look like a big pile of shit for a while, and then after, it's going to look like a nice polished turd. So look forward to that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, so yard sales. Oh, where to start with the yard sales? They used to be amazing, and then recently they became kinda crappy, and I blame it on shows like, you know, Storage Wars and Toy Hunters, and even going back as far as the other show that I can't think of right now, so I'm not gonna, I don't know, can't think of it. But yeah, there's all these shows. Now everyone thinks that everything's worth a lot of money, and there's eBay, and you could go check prices, and it really screws stuff up for people who just want to go out and buy like a dollar item at a yard sale. Recently, Dinosaur Dracula, Matt from Dinosaur Dracula, actually posted an article with some of the stuff that he found at a yard sale. So if you want to check out what he got, he had a couple of good points in his article. Again, you know, just going back to that idea of people feeling like everything is worth something. And the biggest disappointment of this weekend, so the biggest disappointment was at a, well, alright, first of all, I went to Craigslist and I checked to see what yard sales are happening around. And there was one listing that said there's an Atari with games, and I said, oh, that's kind of cool, I would like one of those, even though I had one and sold it recently. I was like, yeah, maybe it's a better system, maybe it's one of the heavy sixers. So I got disappointed because it was a yard sale that started on a Friday. It was Saturday by the time I saw the listing. I figured it'd be gone. I made my way to that yard sale, and lo and behold, there was the Atari. Oh, still pristine in a case with, oh, had to be 2 or 3 dozen games and controllers and everything. I said, this is awesome. And then I even got more excited because the woman who is sitting there selling these items, she was old, like really old. Like so old that I was pretty sure she would not have the faintest idea of what it was worth, which makes me happy. So I went over and I asked the price. And I should have seen it coming. I mean, it was a 2-day sale, 3-day sale. The Atari was still there, beyond all expectations. I should have seen it coming. First words out of her mouth, well, I checked it on eBay. Oh, eBay! She checked it on eBay. I checked it on eBay, and they're going for $150. No. Oh, I cried a little. I cried a lot. She wanted $90. Can't do it, man. I don't bring $90 to a yard sale. You understand? I have like maybe 20 with me. So I had to pass on that. But that doesn't mean that I didn't find some good stuff. I'm going to start small and then work up to big. Okay. Actually, the first item is not even a yard sale item. I had been kind of... I'm going to out myself as a dork now if you didn't already realize. But I was at the supermarket and there is a claw machine there. And I had been kind of stalking the claw machine because I noticed that they had some Walking Dead plush things in there. And after many weeks of kind of watching the plush figurines move around the interior of that claw machine, finally one looked like it was in the perfect position to be snatched. And on the first shot, I got Rick. Hello, Rick. I said dork. Didn't I say dork? I said it. You know this. You know this now. So I got him, 50 cents. Not bad. Now he gets to play with Gizmo and Sam and some of the other ones from the claw machine that I won. Okay, that was the first thing that wasn't even a yard sale find. Next were some VHS tapes and movies. Now, I mean, here's a cool thing. VHS tapes, they sell them for like a quarter, 10 cents, because they're VHS tapes. So, I have this weird, like, I have to buy them if it's, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I picked up Legend of Sleepy Hollow, mainly because I have a copy of this, like, really bad digital one on my computer. And I got Chiller, Wes Craven's Chiller. And Frightmare. I've never seen these movies. Never seen them. Probably awful. And then this was $1, and it had 12 movies on it, so I said, what the hell? Even if only one movie is good on there. Freak Show Cinema. It's a ton of 12 movies on there, 3 discs in the case. For $1, I'll take a shot, you know? Take a shot. Okay. Now, the big find was what I'm about to show you. I spent like 20 minutes at this yard sale because they had a lot of cool stuff, and I'm looking around, and I really combed the place over. I figured I saw everything that there was to be seen. And I picked up a couple other items that I'm not going to show you because they're not really horror related. And I was about to leave, and then I asked the question that I always ask every single yard sale person or retailer or, you know, whatever. There's this question I always ask before I leave. Sometimes as soon as I get there. And that question is this: do you have any horror or Halloween stuff for sale? I have to ask because you never know. You never know. And this is one of those times where I'm very glad I asked. Her face lit up. She said, "Oh, didn't you see it?" I said, "See what? I didn't see anything." She runs off, and there was under a table, hidden by the tablecloth, and off in the back, a Gemmy animatronic Zoltan machine. Now, it had a big sticker on it that said, needs some work. And I said, well, what does she want? She wants $5 for it? I'll give you 3. She said, okay. Let me show you this beauty. I have it all set up here. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm getting out of frame. Alright. There he is, the Zoltan machine. I'm actually even going to go in for a close... Here we go. Going for a ride. Zoltan. Now, the cool thing is that even though they said it needs some work, it doesn't need much work. The eyes weren't functioning when I first got it. I popped the top off, I fixed the eyes, they're working. The curtain is supposed to close and open, but it doesn't anymore. So that's one thing that's not working. And then it needs some parts that are missing, like a wireless mic was supposed to come with it, and there used to be feet at the bottom there to hold it up off the ground, but those got broken off, I guess, somewhere along the line. So, but otherwise it works. So let's take a little listen to Zoltan. Oh, you know what? I forgot the volume. Oh, no.
The all-seeing Zoltan. A word of advice. You are troubled by a decision that you must make. Take the chance, or you shall regret it for all of your days.
Alright, so that's Zoltan. The volume kind of seemed a little, or the vocals, I should say, seemed a little off, and that I'm going to blame on the batteries, because I have a bunch of old batteries in there. And then I'm going to have to do a little bit of a swap here for you, because I don't have enough batteries. But as soon as I get the batteries out of Zoltan, I found another animatronic at the yard sales. It was Frankie. These are both Gemmy animatronics. Just gonna pop the batteries in this guy and turn them on. Okay. We had enough, Frankie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I'm not gonna try to fix this. That's it. Those are yard sale finds. Now, I'm going to go and eat something.